flipping of Earth's poles and collapse of Earth's magnetic field led to Neanderthals extinction, as new study claims. This by Max Gorbachev's Sputnik News. This has happened many times in the past. The group of archaic humans emerged about 200,000 years ago during the Pleistocene epoch. Scientists still cannot say for certain what led to their extinction. That occurred about 40,000 years ago, noting it's likely that a combination of factors contributed to their demise. New research alleges it was linked to one event. The collapse of Earth's magnetic fields, as well as the flipping of its poles, could have led to the extinction of the Neanderthals, claims a new study conducted by an international group of scientists. They said Earth's magnetic field, of course, as we know, is vital to all life on the planet because it protects the ozone layer from solar winds, cosmic rays, which are deadly, of course, and harmful radiation. The field is most concentrated at the poles, but sometimes these poles switch or they flip. One such event, called the Lap-Sham excursion, occurred around 42,000 years ago, and it lasted less than 1,000 years. Kindly support my Patreon account since YouTube has again demonetized my YouTube channel. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. So the last time this happened was 42,000 years ago. It lasted less than 1,000 years. And according to the results of the study published in the journal Science, these changes, as well as the dramatic weakening of the magnetic field, resulted in huge climate shifts. It probably would have seemed like the end of days. This is what Professor Chris Turney of University of New South Wales and co-author of the study says. The scientist noted previous studies said the Lap-Sham event had little impact on the planet because researchers did not specifically look into the period when the poles were shifting. The new study says these changes result in dramatic ramifications in extreme climate conditions, and it possibly led to the extinction of big mammals. We see this massive growth of the ice sheet over North America. We see tropical rain belts in the West Pacific shifting dramatically at one point, and then also wind belts in the Southern Ocean, and the drying out in Australia. Drying out. This is what Professor Chris Turney said. Scientists say the changes also led Neanderthals to hide in caves that protected them from poor conditions. The whole situation may have sparked competition among our ancestors, which in the end contributed to their extinction. The researchers used radiocarbon analysis in their study, and they looked at the rise in carbon-14 levels in the atmosphere, which are produced by high levels of cosmic radiation. Examining numerous materials across the world, the scientists found that major environmental changes occurred at the same time that carbon-14 levels jumped. Now, will this happen again? Scientists say the Earth poles reverse every 200,000 to 300,000 years, with some researchers pointing out that the next event is on its way as the planet's magnetic field has been weakening for years now. Some scientists, though, dismiss the idea that the switching of poles may occur again, though they agree that if it happens, the event will pose an enormous danger to all life on Earth. Alan Cooper from South Australian Museum in Adelaide, who was involved in the study, said, "It does not necessarily mean that it's going to happen again, but if it did, it would be absolutely catastrophic," he explains. This is on Sputnik News. Thank you for your patience and your support. I have not posted anything for the past few days because I am hosting a family that has had we've had a very bad snowstorm in Athens, Greece. Just like, I guess it's not as bad as Texas, but a lot of people still don't have power after the 5th day, and of course no communications. So I am hosting some relatives very dear to me, and that's why this is. I didn't have time to do that. Thank you for your understanding and your support, especially those of you who are kind enough, generous enough to support my Patreon channel. Thank you.